Ah, the French champagne.
Didn't you like the part where she's like, it's clear they're gonna maybe end up, they just need a reason to fall in love, and she sees him with a child and decides that it's forever, it's love, you know?
Yeah.
I rolled my eyes so hard at that moment, and then I looked over at Marisa. I looked over at Marisa, and she's like, if you see a guy who knows how to be around kids, you know he has his shit together. And I was like, fuck you.
Fuck that.
Also, we already
Fuck
know
that.
this man does not have his shit together. Like, we've been shown that for the entirety of the movie.
But he gets a Deus Ex niece to come in and save him from his own foibles.
Anyone can look like they're good with kids when it's a niece that you can give back.
Yeah.
Like, not hard to look like it. All you got to do is just like play on a playground and they're like, he's the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, do a silly voice or like juggle for a second. Yeah, kids will think you're great.
And tell her
them
all
you're
your
a millionaire.
secrets. Yeah.
Yeah, why
I
are
don't
you
keep any
confiding
secrets. I think you should.
Why are you
should.
confiding in a child, you freak?
Yeah. Don't put that shit on her. She's got her own
Seriously.
stuff to deal with.
Oh man.
I was also confused by the timeline of this movie.
Thank you, Dan. Thank you.
You're welcome. Because they are given 6 months.
Yes, I made a note of this.
Yeah, and I would expect that in 6 months, a lot of stuff would happen, and we would kind of like watch them slowly grow to love each other.
Maybe the seasons would change.
Maybe the seasons would change.
6 months of summer, apparently.
Suddenly, there's a week left, and nothing has changed, and I'm like, where the fuck where'd the time go? And also, what about like developing this movie at all?
Yeah.
Why give it 6 months if you're gonna do nothing in 6 months?
And also, why does none of it except the first, the first little bit of the movie happen in Vegas?
Well, because it was paid for by Vegas, I'm sure. It was an ad.
Yeah, but that's the only part that's there. I was expecting more Vegas from my movie about Vegas.
I kind
It's
of was
also
too. I
a
know what you
terrible
mean.
ad for Vegas. Let's be real.
Was it?
Come to Vegas and ruin your life.
No.
I mean, isn't that
find
what
true
people
love.
do?
In the end, it was
$3
great.
million.
In the end, it was great.
Yeah,
You're gonna
you
win
made
some
$3
money.
million.
You're gonna marry
Well,
Cameron Diaz or Ashton Kutcher.
Yeah.
You know, like go to Vegas.
That's true.
I did
true.
enjoy it. It'll be the acting. I'll bring it up in the
That's why
acting.
even they like Zach Galifianakis that you're gonna talk about.
Yeah.
Like that's your wife. She's so hot, and they're like, pick a side, pick a side. And he's like, hers,
what is wrong
hers,
with you?
hers.
Yeah.
Yeah, why is he the best part of this movie? I know we'll talk about it later. But
Yeah,
like,
we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, so I totally agree. The timeline was they biffed it, and then I feel like they also biffed the end of the movie. With these movies, the final scene should be a slam dunk. Even in a shitty movie, you should feel a bit like touched, and it feels like a wet fart.
yes.
It's just like he finds her in the lighthouse. He goes on the beach.
Oh, you
It's a dumb
found
little
me.
like
You
walk
found
away
me.
joke, and then Moo just kind of goes like. And then it
But then
fades
they're
out from them,
kissing.
and
Yeah.
they're like, "Good thing we got $3 million." Fades to black, and I was like, "What?"
The 12-year-olds had to go on summer break, and they left the script in the classroom, so the drama teacher had to finish it up, and he
And he didn't care about it at all.
he
Yeah,
was like,
clearly.
this steamer, woof. I also his main philosophy when he's bearing one of his secrets, he tells her that if you stop betting, you never have to lose. And that's why he never takes a chance on himself. But it's also why he never rolls dice, because he's afraid of gambling with his own life, so he doesn't play betting games. It was dumb.
I mean, he
Was
bet
that a-
on his job, didn't he?
Did
At
he?
the beginning,
Yeah, with the basketball game.
The
Oh,
basketball
that
game
thing.
is
Right.
a bet.
yeah. So right there, they're negating their own character foil.
Lazy.
Yeah.
How much did we enjoy the boss saying, "You're like a son to me," and then he goes, "Dad, you are my father."
Oh, bad.
He's like, "I've been like a father to you."
Yeah.
And he goes, "Dad, you are my father."
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, ha, ha, ha. You wrote a joke and needed to cram it in there somehow.
One of the better.
Was that supposed to be a joke?
Oh yes.
From the
I
writers.
I thought it was just an expository line, so we knew
It
that they
is,
were
but
related.
it's supposed to be a joke, right? It's
Yeah.
supposed to be like,
whoops.
his dad's firing him. What?
Whoops.
Oh,
What? This
Yeah, I
is
guess
how we
you're
find
not
out?
supposed to know it's the dad, but I knew
Yeah.
that because I've watched this.
Because you've seen it twice before.
I knew that as soon as they hit the basketball court.
Yeah.
It didn't
Oh, I
make
did not.
any sense. You didn't know?
No, I just thought this movie was stupid.
You just thought the guy was
I
a
knew
terrible
like
boss?
right away. I felt like.
Yeah.
You were right.
Also, my question in this movie was how long had she been standing on that beach in front of the lighthouse before he found her?
Days.
Probably
Like
days,
days.
right?
She is
Yeah.
parched.
She just she was camping there.
You can't drink that
hasn't
water.
eaten.
She made a point. She did make a point of saying when she told the story of going there that she took a ferry. She said like 30 kilometers east.
So you took a boat. You
was
took
like,
a
what
boat into the ocean.
What ferry is going through anyway? So she took so that means she definitely was there for at least like several hours while he went back to his apartment. He got the framed photo. He found the right ferry. He said that he went to a bunch of them. So it is sunset when it's ending. So she was
Oh,
there all day.
Is it ever?
It's very sunset. Also, the reasoning of why they go to Vegas for each one of them is dumb. There's a lot of really dumb stuff in this movie.
But are
Correct.
people like that? Like, do people make those decisions like on a whim to just be like, yeah, let's go to Vegas? I mean, I know
They
she
do.
bought tickets.
Yeah.
Like, she bought tickets for her
People with
husband
disposable income.
fiance that clearly like hated her. So I don't know why she was with him
Yeah.
and planning on marrying him. But she bought them for a gift, so that makes sense. But yeah, like he doesn't have any money. Why does he go to Vegas?
I've heard of people doing that. I knew people that got like cut from school and I think went to Vegas. I feel like we know someone who did that.
Yeah.
I think Vegas, I've heard, is actually pretty cheap to like go to and stay in. It's just you can put
trap.
a lot of money there. Yeah, exactly.
Right.
But I imagine that Vegas
Right.
is just full of people who are there on a whim.
Yeah, and they go for a night or something, or they go for 2 nights. You know, they go down and they
They party.
go full hedonism.
They do 3 hangover movies and then they get out of town.
Yeah, you do the classic slide along the bar, fall off the bar, everyone gasps, stand up and scream, everyone goes yay. You know,
that was for the trailer, obviously.
yeah. Oh my god,
That whole montage was for the trailer.
it's like psych. It's gonna be in New York.
Yeah.
My goodness. Well, I think that's about enough as we can say. Let's carry on, shall we? So let's say end of round. So let's move into our second round. Looks good. Begin. That's how I cue for the sound effects. It's working really well.
It's going really well. I like that you kind of slightly bite your bottom lip as you do it.
I'm gonna start
I'm not sure if
miming.
you're like a bear attacking somebody or what's happening there.
I'm gonna start miming like a ding ding ding. Is it 2 or 3?
Ding
I
ding.
don't know. I think it's 3.
2. It's
Ding ding
3.
ding.
I'm gonna mime 6.
And you just fill it in.
Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas looks
Yeah.
great.
Thank you, Aaron.
The Citizen Kane of the week is